Hey everyone, it's Patchworth again with another update on myself, my show, and pretty much anything I can think of off the top of my head. I did want to do a special show today because an important decision was made in the Supreme Court today. And it is now legal for gay marriages, same-sex marriages, in all 50 states. That's huge. And I want to say I'm a huge supporter for that because I do have a lot of friends who fit that description, and it is just a step in the right direction. Hopefully, with a lot of stuff like, the whole Caitlyn Jenner thing going on, and just, a lot more things becoming put out into the open, and people becoming more accepting of these things. I'm hoping with time, we can all just be, like, everybody's just people, Nobody's different, it's all just like one giant melting pot of humanity. I'd really like to see that, and I just wanted to say congratulations to everybody, all my friends, just anybody out there who is LBGT, whatever. You got an ally on this guy. I'm just super happy for all of you. Anyway, I didn't want to make this announcement too much about me, so moving on with that, especially because it is extraordinarily hot in this room. It's pretty hot in Seattle right now, and I do not have air conditioning in the shit-tastic apartment. Hopefully, within the next couple of months, I'll be able to move in with Chip. We're going to be looking at some places. So all of this might be going away, and I can hopefully have a better setup, and then worry about getting some better equipment, because this computer is starting to, the laptop is starting to randomly shut off while I'm editing stuff. I'm not happy about that. So anyway, besides all of that, I wanted to mention a few things, kind of the geeky stuff that I'm involved in right now, and a few things about the show. What I've done, and I still need to make a thumbnail for it, is I need to finish making a thumbnail for Broken Sword and start that series. It looks really interesting, and that one's got a little bit more adult-oriented humor in it, so sorry about that. I'm not sure if I should leave a warning or not. But honestly, the main protagonist is a little wild. But I just recorded an possible one-shot, possible series, if you guys want to see it, of Poker Night 2. And I've got more episodes of Awesome Knots that I'd already prepared and hadn't had a chance to finish. But now that I've edited it and gotten rid of the bad stuff, I can also make like some highlight reels. I'll probably try to do some more tutorials when I'm feeling a little bit less stifled by my surroundings. And so more Awesome Knots is coming. I'd really still like to have an actual partner to play with, so I'm not completely always randoming if I were to continue with that series. But in the meantime, I've got more Heroes of the Storm, which I've been having an absolute blast with. So that's where I am with the show. More of the same. I did also want to show off my tattoo, which if we... Yeah, there we go. That's Gonzo. He's still healing. Has kind of a rough heal right here. The kind of scabbed up a little bit here, so it might be a little faded, so I'll probably have to adjust that and get that touched up later on. But I am going to be visiting my family in August, so hopefully I'll have some stuff prepared beforehand, end of August, so I won't have a pause, but it'll be like the first time I've seen my family in about 2 years because of my work. And other than that, I'd have to say the only two things that I've really been really impressed about and really want to tell you guys about is I went to see Inside Out. Oh, by the way, I am wearing the tie, and I've been wearing the tie at work all month for Pride because it's Seattle and it's a very big important part of everything in this area, so Just wanted to, again, solidarity, because I'm an ally. But anyway, speaking of rainbows, I want to say Inside Out, and that movie, it's Pixar at their greatest. I have to say, it may be their best movie. And if you're a cartoon fan like me, if you're a Pixar fan like me, I don't say that lightly. It may be their best movie. It is so good. I'm going to go see it again in theaters. And if you're not already initiated, if you haven't seen it yet, you see that movie. You see that movie. It's a good movie. Other than that, I've just been rewatching one of my favorite animes, my absolute favorite anime, I would have to probably say, Vandread, which you can find on Hulu. Oh, by the way, I got a little fancy wallpaper for the this episode here, just because, again, just super happy that all this happened. It's been an interesting day. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Vandread is actually one of my favorite series. It's a science fiction series about a war between men and women. They're actually warring factions in space. And due to odd circumstances, 3 men are actually end up having their ship fused with that of a female pirate ship. And fusing in certain ways is a major part of that series. And I have to say, Dita, the main female protagonist, who has a big crush on Hibiki, the main character, is absolutely my favorite character in any anime. She is my favorite anime girl of all time. So, highly recommend that show. Highly recommend Inside Out. Highly recommend you keep watching, guys. Thanks for joining me. Congratulations once again. Just great day. Wanted to sort of like, celebrate it with you guys. And now I've got to turn this thing off because I am literally sweating. You can see this. Anyway, thanks for joining me, guys. Cheers all. I gotta dunk my head in water or something.